Ever wonder what it's like living with a tiny, furry roommate who has the hearing powers of Batman, the sass of a teenager, and the appetite of a bottomless pit? Congrats, you own a cat, and guess what? Your cat isn't just ignoring you for sport, well, mostly. Their ears are like finely tuned satellite dishes that pick up sounds you didn't even know existed. We're about to dive into the top cat sounds, the secret playlist your cat has been vibing to all along. Think of it as Spotify Wrapped, Feline Edition. Except instead of Taylor Swift, it's mostly squeaks, chirps, and the sound of you embarrassing yourself with kissy noises. Number 1. The perfect eavesdroppers. Cats don't just hear well, they're basically furry superheroes with built-in radar dishes on their heads. While us poor humans max out at 20 kHz, yep, we're officially basic, cats casually tune in to 64 kHz. Translation, they're vibing to sounds 2 octaves higher than even dogs can catch. Imagine having Spotify Premium for life while we're stuck on a broken radio. But the magic isn't just about what they hear, it's about how. Each ear comes loaded with 32 muscles, yes, 32, not a typo, letting them spin their ears around 180 degrees like tiny satellite dishes. One ear could be eavesdropping on your snack drawer, while the other is busy ignoring you yelling, "Dinner time!" That, my friend, is what scientists politely call selective hearing. I call it Olympic-level sass. This super hearing has deep roots. Wildcats had to track rodents squeaking in ultrasonic pitches. That's why when you whistle or make a squeaky noise, your cat might suddenly freeze. Ears swiveling like radar dishes, head lowering, and body gearing up to pounce. It's a full-on Mission Impossible sequence, all happening in seconds. Their brain-to-ear connection is wired for hunting greatness, or, in today's world, for sprinting across the room at the sound of a chip bag opening. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2. DJ Meow Mix. Turns out, your cat isn't just staring at you blankly when you blast your playlist. They might actually have opinions. Yep, cats are picky music critics. And spoiler alert, Beyoncé is not on their top charts. Tragic, I know. Their taste isn't random, though. It's wired right into their biology. Researchers discovered that cats vibe hardest with music built around their own communication sounds. Think purring rhythms, chirpy pitches, and tempos that match the beat of suckling. Adorable, but oddly specific. Apparently, Mozart just doesn't slap in cat world. Here's the wild part. Cats are most tuned into notes in the 50 to 64 kHz range. That's way above our hearing, so while you're just sitting there in silence, your cat could be at an invisible rave. But not all cat tunes are about hype. Another study in Japan showed that lower frequencies, around 25 kHz, close to purring, actually chilled cats out. It's basically lo-fi beats to relax and groom to. Some cats even show a crush on certain instruments, violins, high piano notes, or anything stringy that mimics bird chirps or mouse squeaks. So if you've ever wondered why your cat suddenly sits on the piano while you play, it's not sabotage, it's a front row seat. Number 3. The Meow-ternity Hotline. If there's one sound that cats cannot ignore, it's the squeaky, high-pitched cry of a kitten. These tiny "help me" meows are basically the feline equivalent of a baby screaming in a movie theater. Every adult cat's brain immediately lights up with "must respond now." Researchers discovered that these cries bypass all the usual meh, not important filters in a cat's brain. They go straight to the emotional fast lane, triggering protective instincts, especially in females, even if they've never had kittens. It's like a built-in alarm system coded right into cat DNA. What makes these calls so irresistible? It's their special roughness, a choppy, urgent sound pattern that shouts, "This is not optional, pay attention." Combine that with rising pitch, classic distress signal in the animal kingdom, and you've got nature's ultimate feline ringtone. Basically, kitten cries plug directly into the same brain pathways that human baby cries do for us. Translation: cats are biologically doomed to care. Titus. or at least to pretend to care until the kitten stops yelling. Number 4. The kissy summoning spell. Yes, the sacred species or kissy sound, also known as the universal cat owner spell. 1 second your cat is in another dimension, probably plotting world domination, and the next, they're zooming toward you like you just cracked open a tuna can. Pure sorcery. Why does it work? Because these quick, sharp noises mimic the sounds of prey. Think rustling leaves, chirping bugs, or tiny critters trying very hard not to be lunch. A cat's brain is hardwired to perk up at anything that might scream, snack. There's also a theory that cats have learned to associate the sound with us, their loyal butler humans. Add to that the fact that feline moms sometimes use rapid clicks or hisses to rally their kittens, and boom! The sound taps into both hunting instincts and childhood comfort. Double whammy. Pro tip: keep it soft and playful when calling your cat with this trick. They'll often respond faster than when you shout their actual name, which, let's be honest, they're ignoring on purpose. Of course, don't expect gratitude. You'll probably still get the patented, "Yes, I heard you. No, I don't care" face. Classic. Number 5. The cat gossip hotline. Ever played a YouTube video of a random cat meowing, only to watch your own cat whip their head around like, "Who said that?" Yep, cats are super tuned in to the voices of their fellow felines. Turns out, their social world is way more complex than the whole cats are solitary myth. They're basically running a secret group chat we can't access. When your cat hears a trill, chirp, or purr from another feline, it can spark curiosity, or even a friendly response, especially if they're used to living with other cats. Play a recording of purring, and it might soothe an anxious kitty. But play the sound of claws scratching or paws thundering across the floor, and you'll instantly see their ears flick, eyes widen, and body shift into "what the fluff is going on" mode. To them, that's either a potential danger or an invitation to join the chaos. Their auditory system has special pathways reserved just for feline-made noises, like a VIP section in the brain. Even cooler, they can tell familiar cats from strangers just by sound. That means your cat knows the exact voice of their housemate's meow, their paw step rhythm, and probably even their snoring patterns. In short, cats are like audio detectives. Every trill, scratch, or meow is a clue. Is it a friend? A threat? A possible crush? Or just that annoying neighborhood cat trying to slide into the group chat uninvited? Number 6. The snack siren, aka crinkly bag chaos. There you are, innocently opening a bag of chips, when suddenly your cat appears out of nowhere like a snack-loving ninja. That magical sound of crinkling plastic, paper, or foil? To your cat, it's basically a dinner bell. Why? Because that sharp, unpredictable crackle sounds suspiciously like prey rustling through dry grass or crunchy leaves. Unlike steady background noise, boring, the random crinkle-crackle pop hijacks their hunting brain and screams potential food alert. Add to that the fact that cats are professional sound associators. They've already learned that crinkly packaging equals treats, and you've got the perfect storm of feline obsession. And let's not forget the texture factor. Many cats are just as into the feel of crinkly stuff as they are the sound. Pawing at a bag? Walking all over it like it's a royal carpet? Totally irresistible. Just be careful. Plastic bags can be risky if your curious fluffball tries to chew or crawl inside. Number 7. Tweet dreams are made of this. You know the look. Your cat glued to the window, pupils huge, ears twitching, tail flicking, staring at birds like it's the best Netflix series ever made. Sometimes they even let out that hilarious chattering noise, like they're gossiping with the sparrows outside. This reaction is primal. Birds are a big-ticket item on a cat's natural menu, so their brains are hardwired to light up at the sound of chirps. Studies show bird noises don't just hit the hearing part of the brain, they also trigger the predator mode and reward anticipation zones. Translation: your cat is basically hearing the dinner bell and imagining victory. That weird chattering? It's a fascinating mix of excitement, frustration, and instinct. On one hand, it mimics bird sounds. On the other, it mimics the killing bite cats use in the wild. So really, it's your cat rehearsing for the hunt, except the prey is cruelly out of reach. Fun fact, playing bird sounds indoors can be great enrichment for house cats. Just don't overdo it, or you'll have a very frustrated little hunter on your hands. Number 8. The meow and tane spring effect. Few sounds catch a cat's attention like running water. Whether it's a faucet, shower, or fancy bubbling fountain, cats are irresistibly drawn to it. Why? Instinct. In the wild, stagnant water equals germs and danger. Flowing water fresh, safe, and way tastier. Many cats actually drink more when water is moving, which is fantastic because it helps prevent urinary tract problems, one of the most common kitty health issues. Basically, that cat fountain isn't just bougie decor, it's a wellness investment. Here's the cool part. Running water doesn't just sound fresh, it feels rewarding. Brain scans show the sound activates not only their hearing centers, but also the regions linked to pleasure and reward, like prey sounds do, but without triggering hunting mode. Bonus perk? For some anxious cats, the gentle sound of water has a calming, zen-like effect. Think of it as kitty spa music straight from nature. Number 9. The Snack Emperor's Onator, aka kissy clicks. Those little kissy sounds or tongue clicks you make at your cat. Congrats! You've been speaking fluent cat bait this whole time. These sharp, snappy noises sound suspiciously like the tiny squeaks and crackles that prey animals make in the wild. To your cat's brain, you're basically saying, "Hey, I'm a mouse, come get me." The things we do for love, right? But here's the twist, it's not just about hunting. Research shows that mama cats often use short, chirpy calls to get their kitten's attention. So when you're clicking and kissing into the void, you might also be triggering your cat's earliest baby brain memories of comfort and safety. Translation: you're hitting both their hunt mode and their "Aw, Mom" button at the same time. No wonder it works like a charm. Number 10. The Can Opener Symphony. If there's one sound guaranteed to summon cats from another dimension, it's the sound of a can opener. You can tiptoe through the kitchen like a ninja, but the second that lid cracks, boom! Your cat materializes, looking starved despite the fact they ate 5 minutes ago. Here's why. The electric can opener makes a very specific sound pattern in the 2 to 5 kHz range. Studies show cats can tell it apart from every other kitchen gadget, blenders, mixers, coffee machines, you name it. Add their ridiculously good memory, and suddenly you've got classical conditioning in action. It only takes 2 or 3 pairings of Can Soundils food for your cat to form a lifelong association. And yes, they'll remember it for years. So even if you haven't cracked open a can in ages, don't be surprised if one little click has your cat charging in like they're auditioning for a food commercial. Number 11. The meowgical sound of you. Last but not least, the most powerful sound in your cat's world. Your voice. Not just any voice, though. The goofy, higher-pitched, exaggerated cat voice you swore you'd never use. Yeah, that one. Neuroimaging studies show that when cats hear your voice, their brain doesn't just process the sound. It lights up the emotional centers too. And the longer you've been together, the stronger the bond becomes. Cats living with their humans for over 2 years show bigger, brighter brain responses to their owner's specific voice patterns than cats in newer relationships. That's why they learn to recognize your words, your tone, even your mood. Spend enough time with your cat, and they'll know the difference between your snack time voice and your "I just stepped on Lego" voice. To them, your voice isn't just noise. It's comfort, connection, and the sound of love. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below, and consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.